Okay, Tech, I'm going to send you a link.
Oh my God.
I'm going to explain this right now, though. Apparently, I'm going to send you a terrible, crappy Google link. I apologize.
Golden cookie.
Golden cookie!
It wasn't golden, it was just a regular cookie.
Click that first.
Yeah. We can enact the Elder Covenant.
So anyway,
we
this
don't want to
might
enact
not
the Elder
load
Covenant.
properly,
We
and it
did
might
that.
take forever to scroll. And if it does, because there's all sorts of like,
That seems to be fine.
yeah, if you have a good time with it, then great, because it does not like this computer.
All right, can we pop that size up a little bit?
You're gonna have to
Do you wanna
probably
read this, or-
I'm
up
gonna
the
read
text
it.
size.
Yeah. This seems like
Tell us
something that should
about-
be fun for various people out there. So, warning. Spoilers for all the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yay!
Yeah. So we'll put it. What we'll do is we'll put up a lower third right now that says that we're sharing spoilers from the Kingdom Hearts games, and when we're done, we'll pull it off the screen. So if you're like, I don't want to be spoiled in anything to do with this, wait until the overlay goes away. Mute your computer for now if you can, and that way you'll know we're done talking about it.
Matt,
And at the end of this, I'm going to do another giveaway.
Matt, I really want to play these games. Is this going to ruin my experience?
This will not ruin your
Sweet.
experience. So, essentially, the Kingdom Hearts games are notorious, in fact, for being incomprehensible. This is a 22-page long plot summary of all the Kingdom Hearts games. It won't help.
it's almost as if it's just a cash grab.
No. I mean, they clearly put a lot of work into making these games, and the story is very deep and intricate. It just makes no goddamn sense. So, beginning. There once was a boy named Sora. His story seems simple at first. He's chosen by fate to save the world and goes on a great journey to fulfill his destiny. He faces many challenges along the way, but in the end, his heroism rights the wrongs of the universe and saves all of existence from darkness. And then he gets his memory wiped and spends a few years inside a giant egg. And his best friend takes on the appearance of the Big Bad to fight Sora's doppelganger. But the Big Bad is really just a piece of a different Big Bad from way before Sora's time, who stole another guy's body, and he's connected to these 3 Keyblade warriors, whose friends, who radically altered Sora's future, and Mickey was there, and as you've probably figured out, either from playing the games yourself or reading that synopsis, which I swear I didn't just make up, the series is difficult to keep track of. With 7 major releases on a variety of consoles, Kingdom Hearts' storyline has become so convoluted that even loyal fans have given up on trying to make sense of it. You'd need an extensive series of graphs, diagrams, and red string to explain it all properly. But I don't have that. I have a gallery-shaped hole in the internet and a love of challenges. Here we'll break down the insane tale of Kingdom Hearts into easily digestible chunks, so you can be ready when Kingdom Hearts 3 Mania begins. So, as I was saying, there once was a boy named Sora. Moving on. No, up above the main image, there's a orange
It's
arrow.
22 paginated things.
Oh, no, you had it. You had it. There we go. Later, but first there's a big old war. Some other important stuff happened before Sora came along, chief among them being the Keyblade War. Way back, when there was only one world, people had ready access to a mythical source of all wisdom, light, and life, where the hearts of all living things joined together. They called that place, entity, whatever, Kingdom Hearts, and it was protected by a key sword called the X-Blade. Things went seriously wrong, as they tend to in Paradise Creation myths, when people started fighting over Kingdom Hearts. They created weapons in the image of the X-Blade called Keyblades, and fought a war so bleak and awful that you wonder how Disney ever approved this. Holy jeez. By the war's end, the X-Blade was shattered and Kingdom Hearts plunged into darkness, hidden away from everyone. Wow, thanks for ruining everything, Keyblade losers. That was explained in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Moving right along.
Matt,
Yeah.
it's as far as the games are concerned, that X-like symbol is actually pronounced key.
Okay.
Just
That will make things even more confusing.
yeah.
Because X-Blade versus Keyblade, oh dear. So fast forward a good long while, and you have the Kingdom Hearts universe as we know it, broken into a variety of whimsical Disney worlds, with some Square Enix brand weirdness mixed in. At this point, some folks are still looking for a way to find and harness the power of Kingdom Hearts, and the most ambitious among them is a Keyblade master named Xehanort. While his original desire was to balance light and darkness in a universe that he saw as too light sympathetic, he eventually went completely nuts and decided to pick up where the war left off and build the X-Blade for himself. He learned through extensive magical research that the weapon could be forged by a heart of pure light, clashing with a heart of pure darkness, because the Kingdom Hearts universe runs on heart fuel, and literally ripped his apprentice in half to create those 2 different hearts. Holy bust, this guy doesn't mess around. That whole ripping in half thing led to the creation of Ventus, who got the heart of pure light and his pure darkness twin Vanitas. Xehanort separated them so that Vanitas' darkness wouldn't run into Ventus' light before the time was right, and sent Ventus off to train with a fellow Keyblade master named Ericus. There, Ventus met Ericus' apprentices, Aqua and Terra, and they became fast friends. Meanwhile, back at the Crazy Ranch, Vanitas' pain and sorrow was so immense that it spawned an entire race of mook enemies called the Unversed, which are basically the destructive antithesis of humanity. Together, Aqua, Terra, and Ventus train to pass the Mark of Mastery test and become true Keyblade Masters. However, the test is fixed by Master Xehanort for evil mastermind reasons, and Terra fails after he's deemed to have too much darkness in his heart. Tough break, dude. Xehanort's meddling prompts the trio to split, with Terra dashing off to allegedly seek guidance from Xehanort. Aqua and Ventus are left to clean up the unversed mess and pursue Terra through a variety of Disney worlds. We are still on Birth by Sleep at the moment. And they mess everything up. Turns out going in search...
all of this?
What was that?
Are we really going to read all of it?
Sure.
It goes on and on.
Yeah, but we've got 10 minutes.
Oh, look, you killed him.
It gets more
You killed him.
ridiculous. It only gets more ridiculous
killed
from
me.
here.
Hooray.
It killed him.
It turns out that going in search of Xehanort isn't the best decision
Oh,
for Terra's mental health.
that ain't good.
Okay, fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
We can call it there.
It just goes on and on and on. It's like
We haven't even gotten to the Disney World
In
yet.
summary,
Disney
wacko.
World.
This is all one game so far.
Yes, this is the first of the 7
Now,
games.
to
Yeah,
me,
we're
no, burn it down.
We're good here.
As somebody who lives and breathes the series, that is 100% accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
As an outside observer, I would say that like more complex is not necessarily better.
No, I agree with you.
But what do I know? I read home stuff.
Yeah.
So I think I get why people like it.
Oh, the story is not why people like it.
It's a
Okay,
fun
there we
game
go.
to play, man.
I mean, the story
it's
is maybe
super
why
cute.
certain very unique people want it.
The
Or
characters
like
are
it.
real cute.
Oh, now the chat wants more. Before they were going no stop, and now they're going no don't stop. Chat, you're so fickle and difficult to please.
Someone suggested that you might be filibustering Desert Bus.
Oh man, can you imagine just walking into Parliament and just cracking open this article in Kingdom Hearts as an element of a, oh wow, we should have people act this out. That would make it far more entertaining.
We don't have any X-Blades.
But it gets really good like 4 games
Oh
in.
no! Don't do that. Don't do that
No.
thing.
He's not wrong.
Um,
About 4 games in, you get to the original
Wait,
thing.
is
Is
that
that our Keyblade? Oh no.
That's a sponge blade.
Wait, are we gonna have this acted out?
No. No.
We'll do
That
two
could make
pages.
things
2
far
pages of
more
acting.
interesting.
Sure, let's act it out.
Go for it.
2 pages.
Here.
Okay,
I'll be
well,
Sora or
I-
Vanitas or
I don't know.
whatever.
Vanitas. I'm
Here's
so
your
sorry.
story.
Are we done
There's like 20 Keyblades, so this could
Are
be
the
one
spoilers
too.
over or no?
Oh, God, no.
It's Spoilers fine. remain. Okay.
I just remembered a thing.
All right, so at the moment we need a Xehanort, a Terra, an Aqua, and a Ventus.
I'll be Ventus. Does Xehanort have a chicken blade?
God only
I
knows.
think they all have each other.
we'll just keep-
We'll just
jump
jump
into
into roles as you read. It's
If you're
fine.
just like
Okay.
flail at each other, it'll
Alright,
work.
Yeah.
we'll jump into rolls as they come.
All right, so it turns out that going in search of Xehanort isn't the best decision for Terra's mental health. Once the evil genius has his claws in Terra, he tricks Terra into doing evil things, causing the kid to doubt his own intentions and make him more susceptible to manipulation. That has some pretty dark real-world parallels, and I'm seriously curious how closely Disney reps read this script. At the same time, pursuing Terra gave Ventus all the training he needed to become as strong as Vanitas, and Xehanort successfully combined their souls into the X-Blade for about 5 seconds. Just long enough to use it against Terra, shoving aside the poor guy's weakened heart and taking its place, turning Terra into a soulless meat suit. But before he could use any more heart-based destruction, Mickey and Aqua show up after depositing Ventus' soulless, comatose body in the safest place they can find, defeat Terra Nort, and shatter the X-Blade again. That whole mess ends with Vanitas and the Unversed being destroyed, Ventus' heart and Terra Nort disappearing into the ether, and Aqua being pitched into a world between light and darkness from which there was no return. Disney apparently approved this.
Next page.
What?
Tell us more!
This is what, page 4?
Of 22.
Five
Of 22.
now. 5, 6 even.
6
All
of
right,
22.
One more page.
So you're probably wondering where the heck Sora, Riku, and Kairi are in all of this, because you last year remembered they were the main characters. Well, we're still in setup land, so their part of the story doesn't start for quite a while. I believe it starts around page 11. But something about them does need to be mentioned here. The only reason they're important is because of Terra, Ventus, and Aqua.
We're them again.
While going on his emotionally destructive universe tours, Terra stumbles upon a little place called Destiny Islands, where he meets Riku and Sora. Seeing potential in Riku, Terra chooses to make the boy his Keyblade successor, which apparently just involves handing someone the
Same
ended there.
Like, what?
See, now you're interested.
No, I'm not. This is ridiculous.
It's not even close to ridiculous yet.
Really?